Hi guys, and welcome to day 5 of my 30 days of makeup challenge. And today, if you cannot tell by the title, I am going through my makeup bag on a typical what do I carry when I travel. And recently I have been travelling quite a bit. The last time I travelled properly was April time, so I am going to go through my makeup bag as to what I would carry on a day-to-day travelling basis, and at the end I'm also going to show you a few items that I would carry with me in future travels. Yes. So the makeup bag itself is from Sanctuary Spa Covent Gardens. I got this a few years ago for a Christmas present, so I actually have no idea where you can get this or if you can still get it, but everything will be linked down below for you guys as normal, so if I can find a link it'll be linked. And this is basically, I don't know if you can see, but this is basically everything that I carry makeup wise. So I'm just going to start with the first thing I've picked out. So I'm just going to start off with a pair of fake lashes. These are from Kiss. These are the iconic lashes. These are my go-to natural lashes. I always carry a pair on me just in case, because you never know when you're going to need a new lash. And I always wear fake lashes because my natural lashes are a little bit shit. They're not great, so I always carry an extra pair of fake lashes with me. I also carry the Loreal Bakes, Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation in Fair because I'm Casper the Friendly Ghost. But this is what it looks like, and it's actually a really good formula. You can totally wear this by itself, you don't need a foundation underneath it. And for me, because I'm quite fair skinned, as you can tell, it gives me a subtle healthy glow, so when I take pictures I actually look like I have a tan. I don't look like I'm blending into the background as much. Next is highlight, and this is the Strobe Genius Illuminating Palette from NYX. As you can tell, it's a little bit battered and bruised, but this is like an amazing highlight palette for a drugstore, and these are all the shades. My go-to shades are the bottom ones normally. Depends how dark my contour is or how bright I want my highlight, but the three bottom ones are normally the ones that I go to. Blush is the Loreal Baked Chandelier Blush Chandelier Glow. It's just a really pretty soft baby pink. Before I turned onto the whole peach and coral blush, this was my go-to, and I still love it because it is a really subtle flush of colour, and it just completes any look, so I always carried this. This is one of two foundations that I carry, but this is the Fit Me Maybelline Matte and Poreless for normal to oily skin, and this is in the shade Ivory. I always carry this purely because I'm combinated skin, so I always put this in my teaser because that's where I get the most oily, and I just don't want to look like an oil slick, so this keeps my oil at bay, and it's just an amazing formula. It's full coverage, it's just amazing. Foundation number 2 is my L'Oreal True Match. This is the one foundation that I have used for years. Literally years. I've been wearing this nearly 5-6 years now, and I absolutely love it. I love the coverage, I love the pigmentation, I love the formula. And even though I have combinated skin, I can still wear this and not get oily. So there's days where I just wear this foundation, there's days where I wear both foundations or just this foundation. But it just depends on the mood that I am in when I do my makeup, but I always carry these two. Always, and I think always will do. Always. Next is primer, and this is my go-to, literally my go-to primer. This is the Bare Minerals Blemish Ready Mattifying Gel, and this is an old tube and I'm running out, so Jess, once you finish recording this, buy a new one. This is the perfect primer. If you have blemish skin or problematic skin, this is amazing for you. It gives you a smoothed out, soft, mattified appearance. It helps your makeup stick to your face. It's like super glue. You just basically rub it into your skin, and once it goes tacky, that's when you know that whatever you put on top of your foundation, your powder, it will stick and it will not budge all day. So if you have problematic skin or blemished skin or scarred skin, or you just haven't come across a primer that just doesn't really work very well. If you want a primer, that's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend this, but it is £19. So I will say it's quite pricey, but it's absolutely amazing for the price. Next is my setting spray. I cannot go without this. This is the perfect size as well. This is the full size as well, so it's not just travel size, but it's actually the full size product. This was £5, drugstore, NYX, my matte finishing spray. Again, because I have an oily T-zone, I don't want to look like an oil slick. I want to look mattified, I want to look fresh. I don't want to look like I've been in a sauna for 5 hours with a full face of makeup on. So I always travel with this little guy, always, always, always. Next is literally like my OG concealer, well, OG to be. And this is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the shade Fair Beige. I know it off by heart. This is just an amazing formula. It doesn't crease, it's full coverage, it photographs really well in flash photography and non-flash photography. The formula is just amazing. It's got natural ingredients in, so you're not really harming your face. It's vegan, it's cruelty free. It is quite expensive, I will have to say, but if you can get your hands on this, I would highly recommend this, and there's never a day I don't wear this. This is the first thing that gets packed. Next is my mattifying powder, and this is from Maybelline, the Matte Makeup Mattifying Powder, and this is in the shade Classic Ivory. It's just amazing. I do feel that if I put this all over my face, I look even whiter than I already am. Like, I look like a ghost. But I just use this for my under eyes, to brighten my under eyes, to set my under eyes. It doesn't crease, it doesn't budge, it's amazing. And I've been using this as a under eye setting powder for nearly 2 years. So this is practically an OG. Next is contour and highlight, but this is the NYX Cheek Duo palette. Super cute. And this is what the product looks like. So you have highlight and then you have contour together. A lot of my makeup is drugstore, so a lot of my travel makeup is drugstore. I don't really take a lot of my high-end stuff because I'm known for forgetting things. So I do normally carry more of my drugstore stuff because I just don't want to lose my Giorgio Armani foundation in a hotel. I cry. But anyway, this is amazing. It's full pigmented, so a little bit does go a long way. A little bit does go a long way. And it's just helpful because it's highlight and contour, so you don't have to pack too many things. But I go OTT, so I either go subtle or I go OTT with my Strobe Genius palette. It depends what mood I'm in. Next is brows. This is the NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. I always use this. I absolutely love it. It's basically a wax product that does not budge. So I've been swimming all my life in competitive swimming. So basically, coming from a swimming background, if you want waterproof makeup that you want to go swimming with, you want something that has wax in. So if you are like me and you have to physically fill in your brows quite a lot because they're practically non-existent, you need a wax product. And if you want to go swimming or if you're going to sweat a lot like you go to the gym, you want a wax product. It does not budge, it is fully waterproof. You can even set it with powder and it will still not budge. So this is why I use the brow pomade. The brow powder that I used to carry with me, I don't use anymore, so therefore it's not in this. But I do use a brow powder, but because this is my travel edition makeup bag, I'm not going to show it. But if you want to know the brow powder that I use, it will be linked down below now. Next is mascara, and this is the GlamLash Dramatic Volumizing Mascara from Loreal. Before buying my Tarte waterproof mascara, this was the only mascara I ever had, so therefore it's the only mascara I would use and carry. For lips, I always carry my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi, London or Cairo, but at the moment I've run out of London and I've run out of Abu Dhabi because I use it so much. So this is Cairo, which is the lighter shade out of the three. I always carry a nude lip because a nude lip just matches up with anything. So if I want to go dramatic on the eyes, it works. If I want to go subtle on the eyes, it works. So I always carry a nude lip gloss, lipstick, It's normally a lipstick. Eyeliner is my trusty Laura Geller Lustre Eyes 24-hour liner, which is kind of running out as well. But this is like a gorgeous liquid eyeliner. It's matte, but it has a little bit of a shine to it. It doesn't flake away. It's waterproof. It's just amazing. And obviously, if you're wearing fake lashes, you need lash glue. I always carry about 2 or 3 of these little components of lash glue because 1, I lose them, 2, I misplace them, and 3, I can never find them, and 4, you can never carry too much lash glue because the other 3 options do happen quite a lot. I always carry one in my handbag. I always carry one in my travel makeup bag. I think I need one around my neck because I end up losing them at some point in a car journey. Don't know how, but it happens. But yes, I always carry 2 or 3 of these because I've just explained. And last are just my brushes, and I thought I would go through my brushes with you because I don't really talk about them that much. So as I carry them in my makeup bag, I might as well tell you, right? So this brush is from Bare Minerals. It's the full flawless face brush. I normally use this for an all-over face powder, or I use it for contour for a more bronzy look. So it's not so a sharp contour, but more of a bronzy glow. I always use this. It's fabulous for blending. Obviously, because it's a quite big brush, it reaches all spaces very quickly. It just blends really nicely. And again, I use it for bronzer quite a lot, and it just gives me a really nice overall bronzy, glowy finish instead of a very concentrated, sharp contour look. Talking about sharp contours, this is my Bare Minerals. What are you called? The names are all rubbed off, so I'm trying to like read them. Precision Eye and Cheek Brush. So obviously this is for your eyes and this is for your contour. I use this for my contour on the daily if I want a sharp, fierce contour. I always use this. But sometimes I use this and use my other brush for contour. It just depends what look I'm going for. Next is this double-ended brush from Bare Minerals as well. And this is called the Buff and Concealer brush. So concealer side, and you have your face brush. I pretty much just use this to blend all my makeup out. So if I've done contour, highlight and blush, I use this just to buff it all out so it just blends in more seamlessly. I don't really put a lot of product on this. If I do, it's just face powder just to blend everything like I said. Moving on, this is my travel sized full flawless face brush. I use this for highlight. It's just compact, it's just really cute, it's dense, it's illusion fur. It's really dense and cute, and it is an amazing highlighting brush, and it's travel size, so it's super cute. Next is also by Bare Minerals. Practically all my face brushes are Bare Minerals, just so as you know. But this is the Flawless Face Brush. I use this as a blush brush because it's just, I don't know, I just find that this works really well for me as a blush brush. But yeah, you can use it as an all-over face brush. This is my Spectrum A17 brush, and it's a small angle brush. This I use for my brows. I just love angle brushes for my brows. It just gets the angle of my arch really well, and I just love it. And this is the only Spectrum brush I carry unless I'm going to plan on wearing eyeshadows, but this is the only Spectrum brush I carry, and it's my eyebrow brush, and I love it. So pretty. And obviously no makeup bag will be complete without a beauty blender. I always carry this because sometimes I just can't get my foundation around the crevices, the sides. I hate the word crevice. Hate it. But sometimes I just can't get my makeup to look flawless here. Sometimes it gets a little bit cakey. So I always carry my beauty blender to pounce everything out, to make everything look really smooth. And I absolutely love beauty blenders. They are a godsend to the makeup community. Like, definitely a godsend. But yeah, love a good beauty blender. And as you can tell, it's very dirty, so I'm going to get a new one. And the last thing I carry is a pair of tweezers. And these are my leopard print grey chromatic tweezers. They're just average tweezers, to be fair, people. I just got them from Superdrug because they're leopard print. I just use these for my lashes. It's very simple. I just apply my lashes like so, set them in place, give them a good fan, and they're dry. But yeah, always handy. But since travelling, I have bought 2 new palettes, and these 2 palettes I would definitely travel with. And they're both from Tarte, and this is the Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. And it's just a beautiful palette. It's very natural, it's very everyday. You have your contour shades, you have some highlighting shades, and you have some eyeshadow shades. So it is very compact, it's very multi-use, it's just amazing. And I would definitely carry this, because then you're not having to carry like extra eyeshadow palettes or anything like that, but definitely would travel with that. And talking about eyeshadow palettes, this is the limited edition Sex Kitten eyeshadow palette from Tarte as well. I would carry this with me because look at the shades. Look at how pretty these shades are. I know I've just said I don't need to carry an eyeshadow palette if I carry this, but even if I don't carry this and just carry this, I still have beautiful eyeshadow looks to make with this palette. You've got some, like a dark burgundy brown, you've got a navy, and you've just got some really nice subtle shimmer shades. So these 2 I would definitely carry with me in the future when I travel. But that is everything that I travel with in my makeup bag. Everything that you need to know about the products will be listed down below for you guys. Again, if you're not following me on my social media, you need to follow me on my social media, because that's when you see an update on the 30 days of makeup. But if you did like this video, then click the thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe. I upload every Tuesdays. And hopefully the weather is better for you wherever you are in the world, because right now it is torrential. But yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!